Hey there guys, it's Morgan coming to you with a product introduction slash review slash first thoughts video. I don't know, whatever. We are here to talk about the Tusk First Line Foam Filter Oil. It is a spray style oil, which immediately puts it into kind of a different category of what I normally use. I'm normally a Bel-Ray liquid oil guy, the dunk squeeze method. I feel like that is an easier way to get really good coverage on your filter. I don't think there's anything wrong with using spray style oil. It works just fine as long as you put it, enough on there. And that's really hard for people because generally it's relatively expensive and you don't want to use a ton of it and then run out and then, all of a sudden you got to buy more. Anyway, so I feel like usually the spray stuff, I keep it in my van, in my toolbox in my van, because just in case I'm at a race or if I know I need to clean something and redo it, I like to have it there. It's more convenient than the dip method, but normally I stick with the dip and squeeze in method. But Tusk just came out with this to go along with their other first line chemicals, the gloss coat, plastic polish, and contact cleaner. By the way, the gloss coat is holding up really well. I really, 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 really like that stuff. I'm also a massive fan of the brake clean. That stuff is, it's not brake cleaner, it's contact cleaner, which is a little bit different. It's safer for electrical stuff, works basically the same way. I really like that. I'm actually using that at the shop and at the house a lot now. I really, really like that. Made in the USA with globally sourced material. So it is bottled in the USA, but that's good because chemicals are chemicals. I don't know. I'm actually pretty proud of being able to hold on to that. See, it was at least, this whole thing was assembled and put together in the US. That's pretty rad. We are going to be doing a test today. We're going to take one of these cans. We're going to take these out. One of these cans. We got a whole bunch of brand new Tusk filters. We got some Tusk gloves to use, and we're going to oil these up and see how many filters we get really truly covered. And I'm going to talk to you about how sticky it feels and all that. So let's get after it. Let's get some gloves on. Honestly, these Tusk gloves are great. I use them here at the shop because honestly the price is right. They're way less expensive than a lot of the other ones. And this is their 5 mil, which is not 5 millimeters, otherwise you never get it on. But whatever that spec is, they make a lighter weight one. This is their heavier weight one. It's all good. So, by the way, I really like Tusk air filters. They've been great. I've been using them on my bike and the kids' bikes now for a long time. And they actually come with gloves, which is pretty cool. And I like the bag they come in is nice and big, and it's Ziploc style, so we can oil this and put it in here and have it ready. So it was a YZ250 filter. Let's shake it up like they say to do. All right, let's knead it in there, see how we do. See if we're gonna need to put more on it. One thing actually I don't like about the Tusk filters is that the inside is blue. And if you use blue or any colored oil really, you're not gonna get to see the coverage on the inside as well as like the Twin Airs that are orange on the inside, and you can actually tell whether or not you got oil coming all the way through it. So it's one downside to these, because I like to make sure we got oil all the way through the foam. And that's actually looking pretty good with just that one spray, but that's not enough for me. I like lots of oil. I don't care if it makes my bike run a little rich. I don't like blowing up stuff. So I'm gonna hit this. I can't actually see the oil on this blue. You can see. I like guys to get in here to these cracks because people forget that stuff and dust will go through any part of this foam it can. So it's starting to look pretty good, but that's looking a little bit light to me. All right, guys, that's looking pretty good to me. Yeah, I like that coverage. Looks like it's very well covered. I obviously grease these, and like, look, you can see, I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can see the stickiness. It's actually feeling really sticky, which I like. Now, the deal is, guys, there's no way Tusk or Rocky Mountain ATV is manufacturing the oil. They're getting that from someone, putting it in their own cans. So there's a good chance this is Fab 1 or whatever from Maxima. And so like, man, that is super sticky. I like that a lot. So put this one away. Now we'll start the time lapse and we'll see how many filters we get out of one can.
Somebody's gonna get high and it's gonna be me. Somebody's gonna get wild and it's gonna be me.
3 down. I don't think we've got a 4th in it, but we're gonna find out.
Somebody's gonna get wild and it's gonna be me. I'm out of touch with the love of so much. Somebody's gonna get high and it's gonna be
There we go. That's it. It's empty. And we actually got a 4th one done. Super happy. This fits my KTM. I will be putting it in the bike. It has plenty of oil on it. I'm actually pretty impressed. 4 filters, as much as I like to put on them, that's pretty good coming out of one can. At $7.99 a can, that is the least expensive one that I know of in a can form. Fab 1 has gone up. I don't know, that's the only one I've ever used is the Maxima stuff, so in a can. And actually I stock it. I like I said, can stuff for on the go. All that works great. I think I'm gonna be definitely switching over to carrying that stuff in my van now, because like I said, did 4 filters really well. It is super sticky. I have no doubt that that is going to work really well to keep dust out. So make sure you stay tuned, stick with us on the channel, subscribe, all that whatever happy YouTube stuff, because I will be testing it to make sure it doesn't leak any dust. But the way it feels, I can tell you right now, it's not going to. If you want to buy some, there's a link in the description. It's pretty cool. They sell it as 1 can, 6 cans, or 12. So you save money, obviously, the more you buy. You can stock up at your home shop or whatever. So anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me for this little video. I hope you liked it. Comment below what you think. If you've tried this stuff, what you think about it, all that good stuff. And we will see you on the next one. Let me see how bad they are. It needs fork seals too, so yeah, those aren't great. Let's